Have you ever heard about the crow mentioned in the Quran? This simple bird, often seen as a dark symbol, actually holds a story full of wisdom and lessons that still resonate today. In this video, we will dive into this captivating tale, uncover its context, and understand why this bird became a symbol of guidance and restitution in Islamic tradition. Get ready to be surprised by the depth of this ancient story that invites us to reflect on our actions and responsibilities. The crow appears in the Quran in Surah Al-Ma'idah, the table spread, during a key event, the discovery of the body of the brother murdered by Cain. This brief but powerful mention illustrates how, through the behavior of the crow, about moral conscience and the need to act justly, even in the darkest situations. In this passage, the crow digs in the ground to hide the corpse, showing Cain a concrete solution to repair his wrongdoing. This symbolic action teaches that, despite the serious mistakes we may commit, it is always possible to seek repair and redemption. The simplicity of this natural gesture reminds us that wisdom can be found in nature, and that God's signs often manifest through the humblest elements of creation. The crow thus becomes a silent guide inviting reflection and change. Beyond this simple act, the crow also embodies a notion of awakened conscience. It reminds each of us that we are not alone in our choices, and that our actions have visible and invisible consequences. This story deeply questions our relationship with life, death, and justice. It highlights the importance of individual, but also collective responsibility, and pushes us to wonder how we react to our mistakes. Are we ready to learn and improve, or do we remain stuck in regret and guilt? This millennial-old story resonates especially today, at a time when human errors often have global impacts. The message of the crow, as simple as it is more relevant than ever. It calls us to awareness, humility, and reparative action. By drawing inspiration from this tale, we can better understand that justice is not just an abstract notion, but a concrete path that starts with sincere gestures, big or small, to do good and restore balance around us. Before we wrap up, I'd like to share some fascinating anecdotes that highlight just how rich the symbolism of the crow is in Islamic tradition and beyond. First, there's an ancient Islamic tradition that tells us the crow was the first animal to teach Adam how to bury his son Abel, who was killed by Cain. This simple act of burial, which we now consider a fundamental ritual, is symbolically linked to this small bird. This gesture not only helped Adam overcome his despair, but also laid the foundation for a deep often misunderstood because of their dark color or their calls, are part of this divine balance. This reminds us that divine wisdom can be found in the smallest details of creation, and that every being, no matter how humble, has value and a role to play. Finally, a popular legend in several eastern regions describes a crow as a messenger between the world of the living and the dead. Its mysterious cry is seen as a call to reflect on the cycle of life, mortality, and the importance of our actions in this world. This symbolic role goes far beyond its natural existence and shows how humans have always sought meaning in the world around them through symbols. These anecdotes, much more than simple stories, deepen our understanding of the crow in the Quran. They invite us to look beyond prejudices and open our hearts to the wisdom hidden in the signs God places along our path. Thank you so much for joining this deep dive into an often overlooked but richly meaningful symbol. If this story touched you or made you think, please like the video, share it with your loved ones, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss future discoveries. Also, feel free to leave a comment, share your thoughts or questions. I love engaging with you all. See you very soon for another journey into the fascinating stories that shape our history.